And he said, hear my words and keep my commandments. I am the way, the truth, and the life. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And they were astonished at his doctrine. They said, he teaches as one who has authority, and not as the scribes and Pharisees. Never a man spoke like this man. I am the good shepherd. I am the gate, and those who come in through the gate will be saved. And anyone who believes in me, even though he dies, shall live again. I am the good shepherd, and the good shepherd shall give his life for his sheep. And then Jesus told them the two greatest commandments. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. And the second greatest commandment is like the first. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And Jesus went on to say that on these two commandments hang all the law of the prophets, commandments that you love. And about love, Jesus said, greater love hath no man than this, that he would lay down his life for his friend. John the Baptist was put into prison. The pain and the agony of his imprisonment, weary weeks and months in the dungeon, made John begin to doubt at times that he had really baptized the Messiah that day down on the Jordan River. Well, John sent two of his own disciples to ask Jesus again if he really was the Messiah. Jesus sent the messengers back to John and said, go your way and tell John what things you have seen and heard. How the blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and to the poor the gospel is preached. John was later beheaded by the command of Herod. The voice from the wilderness silenced out of fear. The growing fear of the political leaders of the country. Fear that was building into a storm that Jesus was going to face in all its fury down the road. When Jesus heard of John the Baptist's death, he went off into the wilderness in sadness for the man that had truly paved the way for his coming. But John the Baptist, the lightning before the thunder. This is a temple which to Jesus was his Father's house, and they've made it into a den of thieves, a store, a house of merchandise. And he said, woe unto you, scribes, Pharisees, hypocrites! You bind men with heavy burdens, and all your works you do to be seen by men. Woe unto you, scribes, Pharisees, hypocrites! You shut up the kingdom of heaven against men, and you're not even going in yourself. Woe unto you, scribes, Pharisees, hypocrites! You're like the tombs of the prophets, bright and shiny on the outside, full of corruption inside. You blind guides, you strain at a gnat and swallow a camel.